Yo, what is up everybody? I'm back with another Fortnite video, and today I'm basically just going to talk about every season of Chapter 2 and my thoughts on them and how I feel about Chapter 2 ending. So yeah, for one, I do not want Chapter 2 to end. I really do like it. I mean, I'm kind of excited for Chapter 3, but at the same time, I'm gonna miss Chapter 2. So let's talk about the first season of Chapter 2. Chapter 2 Season 1. I did not make any videos of Chapter 2 Season 1 because I did start my YouTube channel afterwards, after the season already ended. Though I did play it and I got tier 100 and all that, I thought it was pretty decent. My favorite part was definitely Winterfest, and I'm sure that was most people's favorites. The Battle Pass, it wasn't too strong. I mean, Turk, everyone hates him. I kind of like him, I'm not going to lie. I really do like him. I think he's a little underrated, especially the Riptide version. But, yeah, the new map, it was the first time seeing the new map. I think it was a pretty good season. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty long, though, and we barely saw any updates. It could have been better. Definitely one of the weaker Chapter 2 seasons, but yeah, so that's my opinion on that. So next, let's talk about Chapter 2 Season 2. Now, this was a great one. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, Chapter 2 Season 2, it was a great one, honestly. We got introduced to so many new things. I did play and make videos in this season, maybe not a lot. I think it was only like 3, but it was amazing. We got introduced to so much stuff. We had bosses, vaults, mythics. We had some of the best locations ever: the Grotto, Agency, Shark, Rig, and the Yacht. We also had Deadpool as a secret skin. The Battle Pass was amazing. I thought overall it was probably the best season of Chapter 2. I think a lot of people will agree with me on that one. Chapter 2 Season 2, it was amazing. There's nothing else to say about it. It was an amazing season. But yeah, I think it was one of the longest ones too. So yeah, Chapter 2 Season 3 is coming up next. It was the flooded season. I don't know how exactly I felt about it at first. I know at the last video of Chapter 3 of Season 3, I kind of said it was really bad. But I take that back. I think it was actually one of the best as well. The flooded thing, I think that was really cool. The Battle Pass was pretty good. We got the Authority, Fortilla, and Catty Corner, and Coral Castle, but let's not talk about that. Catty Corner was probably my favorite. We got the Charge Shotgun. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got new mythics, all that kind of stuff. I thought it was a pretty strong season, and yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. So up next is Chapter 2 Season 4. This one and Chapter 2 Season 2 are the ones that I kind of went back and forth on which one was the best season of Chapter 2. Now, if you didn't like Marvel, you probably did not like this season because this was literally all Marvel. But it did get rid of Frenzy Farm, which I was not happy with. But we did get Stark Industries, which is probably one of my favorite locations of all time. We got Iron Man, vaults were still in it. The Battle Pass was amazing. It was amazing for people that like Marvel. We got literally Iron Man in it. Literally. Who would not want to play as that? Yeah, we got the Galactus even. That was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, we did get Doom's Domain. We got all the superhero mythics. I thought those are cool. I did not know which one was my favorite though. I'm not gonna lie. It was between the Iron Man and the Thor. The Thor was an underrated one in my opinion. That one was really fun. So next up is Chapter 2 Season 5. I didn't make a lot of videos in this season, and I don't know exactly why, but I did play in this season a little bit. I didn't get tier 100. I thought it was a pretty cool season. We got the Mandalorian. I think it was like a bounty hunter type thing. I don't know about the locations, if they were really rememberable. Honestly, I don't really remember which locations even came out in this season. I think it's the Colossal Coliseum thingy and the Hunter's Haven. I don't remember any others. Stealthy Stronghold, though. Okay, yeah, I remember that. But, yeah. The Predator boss was pretty cool. And, I don't know. I thought it was an overall decent season, in my opinion. So, yeah. Okay, so next up is Chapter 2, Season 6. And this was a primal season. I don't know. Like, when the season first came out, I thought it was terrible. A lot of people think this is the worst season. But looking back on it, I don't think it was that bad as people thought it was. The weapons were terrible. The weapon choice. Like, they got rid of all the good weapons and replaced with the primal. That was not a good idea. But overall, I think the locations were pretty good. The Battle Pass, and we got Agent Jonesy finally, but the Battle Pass wasn't that good. I don't know. We did get wildlife. We got a lot of bows. And I don't really remember the mythics. I did not get tier 100 in this season either. But yeah, I thought this was a decent season. Definitely not as bad as a lot of people say it is. But I must agree, it wasn't a very good one. But yeah, I kind of do miss the season just a little bit. So that's my opinion on that one. So, Chapter 2, Season 7. It was an alien season. A lot of people say this is probably their second favorite, like top 3 favorite Chapter 2 seasons. I'm going to have to disagree with it. I thought it was kind of one of the weaker ones, I'm not going to lie. Like, I thought it was cool, but not that cool. Like, we gotten barely any new locations. Believer Beach shouldn't even count as a new one. And the hole in the middle was terrible. I'd say the best thing about that season was the IO bases and the IO weapons. Corny Complex wasn't that great either. Dr. Sloan was really hard to kill. And her weapon, the pulse rifle, I liked the pulse rifle. But was it worth, like, dying for? No. The UFOs, I was not a huge fan of. When you got sucked in the mothership, I thought that was kind of cool. You could get some pretty good loot. But yeah, overall, I did not really enjoy the season that much. I thought I'd say it had to be one of the weaker ones in my opinion. So, last but not least, Chapter 2, Season 8, which is the season we are currently in, possibly could be the last Chapter 2 season. And if Chapter 2, Season 9 comes out, I'm gonna look dumb. Yeah, this one, it definitely wasn't terrible. Map changes, it kind of lacked. We did get Cube Town recently, or not, it's not named that, but I kind of forget what it's named, the Convergence. We got the Sideways, I thought that was pretty cool. The Sideways weapons I wasn't a huge fan of, but the Battle Pass wasn't terrible. I think this Battle Pass, when I first looked at the Battle Pass, I thought it was terrible, but now that I'm kind of playing out the skins more, I think it was a pretty good one. And yeah. So that's my opinion on Chapter 2, Season 8. I'm going to miss Chapter 2, so yeah, let's just talk about it. Chapter 2, it was a really good chapter, I'm not going to lie. I kind of had a little bit more memories on it than Chapter 1. Maybe that's because I didn't play the entire Chapter 1. I only started in Season 5. But yeah, I really did like Chapter 2. It was an amazing season. I honestly don't know what else to say about it. Like, we had some great memories on this island. Like, all the seasons were pretty good, I'd say, maybe except Chapter 2, Season 7, which a lot of people are not going to agree with. But yeah, I thought this chapter was great. And yeah, I'm excited to see Chapter 3, but I'm also sad to see Chapter 2 go. So I hope I'll catch you guys in my next video. See ya.